Good evening all. This is Satish Kumar, Assistant Professor of EC Department. Now let us see the another video lecture series on multiplexer and demultiplexer in combinational circuits. A digital logic circuit that accepts several data inputs and allows only one of them at the time to flow through the output is called a multiplexer or MUX. A multiplexer is a combinational circuit that has two parallel input lines and a single output line. Simply, a multiplexer is a multiple input and single output combinational circuit. The binary information is received from the input lines and directed to the output line. On the basis of the values of the selection lines, one of these data inputs will be connected to the output. In the 4:1 multiplexer, there are total of 4 inputs I0, I1, I2 and I3. Two selection lines S0 and S1 and single output is Y. On the basis of the combination of input that are present at the selection lines S0 and S1, one of these 4 inputs are connected to the output. This is the basic block diagram of 4:1 multiplexer. Inputs I0, I1 and I2, I3, selection lines S0 and S1 which produce the output as their Y. Truth table of 4:1 multiplexer, selection lines S0, S1, output Y. 0, 0, output I0 Y, 0, 1, I1, 1, 0, I2, 1, 1, I3. Boolean expression for the output function Y is equal to S0 bar, S1 bar into I0, S0, S1 bar into I1, S0, S1 in S0 bar into I2, S1, S0 into I3. For the Boolean expression, we are going to draw the logic diagram S0, S0 bar. We can connect it as I0, I1, I2, I3. With all these combinations are connected to your OR gate which can produce the output as Y. In 8:1 multiplexer, there are totally 8 inputs A0 to A7, 3 selection lines S0, S1, S2 and a single output Y. On the basis of combination of inputs that are present at the selection lines S0, S1, S2, one of these 8 inputs are connected to the output. 8:1 multiplexer, A0 to A7 input, selection lines S0, S1, S2 which produce the output as Y. Now we can see the truth table of 8:1 multiplexer. S0, S1, S2. 0, 0, 0 means output Y is A0. 0, 0, 1 A1. 0, 1, 0 A2. 0, 1, 1 A3. 0, 1, 0, 0 A4. 1, 0, 1 A5. 1, 1, 0 A6. 1, 1, 1 A7. See, S0, 0 means S0 bar. Y is equal to S0 bar, S1 bar into S2 bar into A0. Simply, next one is S0, S1 bar into S2 bar into A1. Next one S0 bar, S1, S2 bar into A2. S0, S1, S2 bar into A3. S0 bar, S1 bar, S2 into A4. S0, S1 bar, S2 into A5. Next is your A6. S0 bar, S1, S2 into A6. S0, S1, S2 into A7. For this Boolean expression, we can going to draw the logic diagram. 8:1 multiplexer. S0, S0 bar, S1, S1 bar, S2, S2 bar. Inputs are A0 to A7 that can be connected. All these inputs are connected to your out with the help of OR gate which can produce the output as Y. Next one, demultiplexer. Demultiplexer is a combinational circuit that has only one input and two parallel output lines. Demultiplexer is a single input and multi-output combinational circuit. The information is received from the single input line and directed to the output line. On the basis of the values of the selection lines, the input will be connected to one of these outputs. Demultiplexer is opposite to the multiplexer. There are, unlike encoder and decoder, there are n selection lines and 2 parallel outputs. So there is total of 2 parallel possible combinations of input. Demultiplexer is also treated as demux. In 1:4 demultiplexer, there are total of 4 outputs Y0 to Y3, 2 selection lines S0, S1 and single input Y. On the basis of the single input, right, a combination of input which are present on the selection lines S0, S1, the input will be connected to the one of the output. Single input, selection lines S0, S1 which produce the output as your Y0, Y1, Y2 and Y3. This is the basic input for 1:4 demultiplexer. We are giving as your selection lines as your S0, S1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Input is nothing but 1. That is enable line as here A is nothing but 1. Simply 0 0 means Y not will, Y not. 0 1 Y1. 1 0 Y2. Y3 is nothing but 1 1. Therefore Y naught is equal to A is nothing but high. S naught bar into S1 bar into A. Y1 S1 bar S naught into A. Y2 is equal to S1 S naught bar into A. Y3 is equal to S1 S naught into A. For this logic expression, we are going to see the logic diagram. A will be high in all these states, S naught S1. Therefore, S naught bar S1 into A is nothing but Y naught. Next one, similarly for Y1, Y2 and Y3. Next one, 1:8 demultiplexer. There are total of 8 outputs, that is Y0 to Y7, 3 selection lines S0, S1, S2 and a single input is nothing but A. On the basis of combination of input which are present at the selection lines S0, S1 and S2, the input connected to the one of these outputs. A is nothing but enable line A, single input S0, S1, S2 with the help of selection lines which can produce the output as your Y0 to Y7. These are the some of the inputs. S0, S1, S2, 0, 0, 0 means Y0 will be high. 0, 0, 1 Y1. 0, 1, 0 Y2 will be high. 0, 1, 1 Y3. 1, 0, 0 Y4. 1, 0, 1 Y6. 1, 1, 0 Y6. 1, 1 that is nothing but your Y7. Therefore Y0 is equal to S0 bar into S1 bar into S2 bar into A. Y1 is equal to S0 into S1 bar into S2 bar into A. Y2 is equal to similarly up to Y7 S0 S1 S2 into A. Similar, these are the 1:8 demultiplexer truth table and Boolean expression. For this Y0 to Y7 Boolean expression, we are going to see the logic diagram. This is A is nothing but high in all these states. S0 S0 bar, S1 S1 bar, S2 S2 bar. We can get the output as your Y0 to Y7. This is 1:8 demultiplexer logic diagram. Next one, applications of multiplexer and demultiplexer. Multiplexer is used as a data selector device. It is also employed in TV broadcasting systems. It is used in satellite communication and a global positioning system. It is also used in programmable logic control systems, etc. Demultiplexers is used in digital control systems to select one signal from a mutual stream of signals. Demultiplexer can be used for generating Boolean functions, can be used in serial to parallel converters, used in broadcasting ATM packets, can also used in design automatic test equipments. Now we can see the assessment. Define multiplexer. Multiplexer is a combinational circuit that has 2 power n input lines which produces a single n output lines. List the applications of multiplexer. It is used in satellite communication. It is used in global positioning system. It is used in programmable logic control systems, etc. It is used as a data selector device. Multiplexer is the combinational circuit that has 2 power n input lines and only one output line. Recall the truth table of 4:1 multiplexer. We are having 2 selection lines S0, S1 which can produce the output as your Y. That is nothing but your 0 0 means I0, 0 1 I1, 1 0 I2, 1 1 I3. Demultiplexer is that is nothing but your single input and 2 power n combinational circuit and several combinational circuit. Demultiplexer is also treated as demux. In 1:8 demultiplexer, there are total of how many outputs? There are total of 8 outputs and only one input. Thank you.